I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. Okay, just waiting for you guys to join and I'll take attendance. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So today we're going to read Forests on Fire. This is on page 338 in your Reading Writing Workshop textbook. Okay, for those of you who want to get your books.
Miss,
Can somebody please send a message in the class group? There are only
Miss,
8 of us.
Miss,
Yes? I can hear you.
Miss, I don't have the books now, but tomorrow I will get it from school because I will take online. So I don't have the books now.
Okay, so how many? I heard several of you said you're switching to online.
Only this Ramadan now.
Only for
Only
Ramadan. Okay.
Yes. So I will get it tomorrow because tomorrow is the last day at school for me.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take attendance. There's only 10 of us here, though. Did you guys send a message? Okay. Abdurrahman Ahmed.
We are 9, Miss.
Yes. How about if I write the names of those who are here? Okay, Aysel, you're there?
Yeah.
Habiba is there, right? Unmute, let me know you're here, guys.
Yes, I am here, Miss.
Okay, Omar.
I am here, Miss.
Okay, Auday.
I am here, Miss.
Okay. Yassine Isadet.
No, Miss, I'm saying the Uday is here.
I know, dear. I know. I heard you.
Here, I'm here.
Okay, Yassine Douini. Okay. Malak.
Here.
Okay. Let's see. Zain.
Here.
Yassine Hisham.
Here.
Yusuf and Salim. Are you here, guys?
I'm here.
Salim.
I'm Yusuf.
I know. I'm asking about Salim. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. All right, guys. So I have no idea, honestly, where the rest of you disappeared to. Okay. Can everyone see my screen?
Yeah. Miss, I'm here. Yeah.
Okay, Tanahi, I'm gonna write your name. All right. Can I get a volunteer, please?
Me.
Okay. All right, guys. So before we read, I just wanted to tell you that this is going to give us information about how changes in the environment affect living things. So this is our essential question. We're going to look at the vocabulary words together and point out the definitions. The author here is going to start with an anecdote. What is an anecdote? This is a brief account or a short story about how red squirrels found a temporary home in a zoo after they were rescued from a wildfire. Okay, so this is what we're going to be reading about today. Salim, go ahead and read the first paragraph. Salim, are you there? Okay, Malak, can you read the first paragraph?
Yeah, Miss, I'm there. I'm there. I'm there.
Okay, Malak, read the second paragraph. Go ahead. Go ahead, Salim.
Okay. A few years ago, several red squirrels and endangered species had a temporary home at the Phoenix Zoo, rescued from a ravaging wildfire that had already destroyed thousands of acres of
Of
land.
acres.
The squirrels were waiting for the fire to be extinguished before being
Extinguished.
returned to the wild. Forest fires are parts of nature, so it is important for us to understand not only how to fight fires, but also why they occur.
But also why they occur. So, who here has heard of forest fires?
Me in Australia.
So, in Australia, right? There were huge forest fires in Australia recently, right? This was at the beginning of the coronavirus pandemic.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is common in some parts of the
Australia.
world, right? It is a part of nature, but it's also important. It says here for us to learn how to
Yes.
fight these fires
Ask a question.
and why. Yes.
It happens from the sun, right?
So I'm not
Some of them.
exactly. So we're going to read now, and we're going to find the reason why they occur. Okay, because that's what it
Okay.
says in the last sentence. It says forest fires are part of nature. So it's important for us to understand not only how to fight fires, but also why they occur. So this makes us think that we're going to read more about wildfires, and it's going to provide us with this information later on in the text.
Okay.
All right, Melek, continue reading, please.
Destructive and productive. Like rainstorms, wildfires are a force of nature. However, unlike rainstorms, wildfires are almost always destructive. They consume everything in their way, including plants, trees, and animals. Sometimes they take human lives and homes as well.
Okay, continue. Continue reading.
Like a big storm, the destructive power of wildfires is terrifying. On the other hand, naturally occurring wildfires are also productive forces, whether their flames race through a forest, a prairie,
A prairie.
a prairie, or acres of brush. These fires produce necessary changes in their environment like rain. They can allow new life to flourish.
Okay, thank you, Malak. Abdurrahman Tanahi, can you continue reading?
Yes. Miss, can you tell me where we are because I lost
Benefits of naturally occurring wildfires.
benefits of naturally occurring wildfire. A naturally occurring wildfire, sometimes called a forest fire, happens without a human cause. Three factors must present for one to burn. These include fuel such as dry gases, oxygen, which is in our atmosphere, and a heat source to enjoy the fuel. A lightning strike usually sparks a naturally occurring wildlife. The danger of
Wildfire.
fire is high. Wildfire. wildfire. The danger of fire is highest during the drought, when an area has experienced a little rain.
Okay,
Continue.
thank you. No, let's stop here. So here it says that there should be 3 factors present for for there to be a forest fire. There must be fuel, and this is like dry grasses. There must also be oxygen, and there should be a heat source. So it says oxygen, of course, we know exists in the atmosphere. What is the atmosphere? What is the definition of the atmosphere? One of our vocabulary words. What do we say the atmosphere is? It is a layer of gases around the Earth. So once these 3 are present, once we have fuel and oxygen and heat to ignite the fuel, this is what is needed to start a wildfire. So it says a lightning strike usually sparks a naturally occurring wildfire, and this is very dangerous during a drought when the area has experienced little rain. Okay, Yassine Douini,
Can I read?
continue reading.
Yes, miss.
You know where we are, Yassine? You're raising your hand.
Yeah, yes. We are in the benefits of nature.
No, the next paragraph. Wildfires have happened. Do you know where we are?
And destructive and productive.
No. So
Wild
pay attention, Douini. You can read. You can read.
wildfires have happened
Yes, that's right.
throughout history, and they help
Yes.
to regenerate
Can you raise your voice, Yassine? I can't hear you.
while Wildfires have happened throughout history, and they helped to regenerate Earth and its species. When vegetation decays, wildfires clear it away so that new plant life can grow.
All right, continue. Fire also.
Okay, fire also releases nutrients back into the soil, making it more fertile, and by eliminating leafy canopies of mature trees, fire allows nourishing sunlight to reach a forest floor. Often, this new plant life will be better adapted 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 to fire than that existed before. Some species will have fire-resistant roots, leaves, or bark. Other species will actually depend on fire to reproduce and thrive.
And thrive. Okay. So thank you, Yassine. So here the author writes about, first in destructive and productive, the author writes about the ways that the rainstorms and wildfires are both alike and different, right? The author explains that they are both forces of nature, but that wildfires, unlike rainstorms, are almost always destructive. Right? This here, the text has a compare and contrast text structure, just like the comparing and contrasting, just like the writing that compares that we're going to be doing in class tomorrow. Okay, so see how it compares the two. All right, the headings here are very helpful. So we have here the benefits of naturally occurring wildfires. We have, now we're going to read about stability and diversity. Now, stability is one of our vocabulary words. We said stability means something that does not change much, something that is solid, something that is steady. So we're going to read along now and see what this means. All right, Habiba.
Yes, miss. Fire also releases nutrients back into the soil, making it more fertile. And by eliminating leafy canopies of mature trees, fire allows nourishing sunlight to reach a forest floor. Often this new plant life will be better adapted to fire than what existed before. Some species will have fire-resistant roots, leaves, or bark. Other species will actually depend on fire to produce and thrive.
All right. Can you continue reading?
Yeah, sure. Stability and diversity. Among its
Oh,
benefits,
sorry, dear. Sorry,
fire.
sorry, sorry. Yeah, okay. I want you to please, I'm sorry, can you read the top of the page, the black spruce tree? My internet is cutting in and out, so I cannot, I could not tell where you were. Can you read the top, please?
Okay. The black spruce tree needs a fire heat to cause its cones to open and scatter seeds. Eventually, seedlings sprout and a new forest will grow.
All right, so here it's talking about the aftermath. So after the forest fire, this is what must happen in order for a new forest to grow. All right, thank you very much, Habiba. Aysel,
You're welcome.
Aysel, can you read from
Yes.
stability and diversity?
Among among its benefits, fire promotes stability by eliminating invasive species that can take over an area. Fire encourages the healthy growth of a region's own vegetation. At the same time, fire promotes diversity. It ensures that plant life will exist at different stages of development. For example, a forest recently struck by fire will have new seedlings not far away. In a forest struck by fire 20 years earlier, there may be small trees, and nearby there may be a forest of mature trees untouched by fire for years.
All right, thank you. Okay, so here it says, so what is this section about, guys? It says here that fire promotes stability, okay, by eliminating the invasive species that can take over an area. It encourages the healthy growth of a region's own vegetation. So here are the benefits to it. At the same time, fire promotes diversity. It assures that plant life will exist at different stages of development. What does this mean? So here it says the forest struck by fire will have new seedlings, okay, and not far away in a forest that was struck by fire 20 years earlier, there will be small trees, so there will be a variation in plant life. And what do we say variation means? Variation is one of your vocabulary words. The variation is the amount that something changes. So there will be the same plant at different stages of its life in the area because of these fires. Okay, thank you. Yasin Hisham, can you continue reading?
Okay. Um, Although wildfires have benefits, they also are feared and misunderstood. As a result, our governments tried to suppress them completely through the 20 um, the, the 20th century. This policy had a negative impact on
Yassine, did you read the paragraph before that?
no.
So we're on these variations in plant life.
Okay. These variations in plant life provide food and habitats for different kinds of insects, birds, and mammals. Pickers eat insects in burned out trees. Sorrow depends on seeds for food. Predators such as foxes are drawn by small prey. Forests at different stages attract a diversity of animals to a region.
Okay, so here we have all of the benefits of the forest fires. Thank you, Yassine. Auday?
Yes, miss. Yes.
Continue reading.
Is a human factor. Also, wildfires have benefits. They also are feared and misunderstood. As a result, our government tried to suppress them completely. Throughout the 20th century, this policy had a
Policy.
negative impact on the environment.
Mhm.
The
What do we say impact means, Auday?
impact mean effect.
Effect. So it had a negative effect on the environment. Continue.
The gradual build up of decayed vegetation provided more fuel to feed fires. Consequently, wildfires became noticeably fiercer.
All right,
More-
noticeably fiercer. So the gradual buildup means that it built up over time, right? The decayed vegetation. What do we say? What do we say? Decay means something that decays, rots, right? So this has built up over time, and it provided more fuel that fed the fire. So this was a real reason why all of these fires occurred, and they became noticeably fiercer. They were stronger. They were more destructive. Okay, thank you, Auday. Who has not read? Zain, did you read?
No.
All right, can you continue reading?
Okay. More recently, the government has used two different strategies to manage wildfires. One is to try to limit fires by they burn out the control. The other is to wait a second. Continue.
Yeah, continue.
Prescribe fires to reduce the amount of fuel in the environment. Hopefully, the danger of the catastrophic fires is now receding.
All right, so what do we say receding means? Receding means moving. When something recedes, it moves back or it moves away. So this means that it is, so the danger is now less, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, because of the strategies that are being used to manage the wildfires. All right, so what do they say they're going to do? They're going to try to limit fires before they burn out of control, and the other is to set small prescribed fires. So they put the fires to reduce the amount of fuel in the environment. Okay, thank you. And last, who did not read? Okay, Yassine Sadat, would you like to finish the last paragraph?
Okay. Unfortunately, human carelessness, such as campfire death to smolder, also can start a fire. While a natural or prescribed wildfire can be beneficial, this is not true of fires that results from malice or mistakes. These happen at times and places that may cause irreparable damage to plants, animal, and human life. Fires cannot control themselves, so humans will always have to figure out how best to handle them.
All right. So fires cannot control themselves, so humans will always have to figure out how best to handle them. All right, so here we learned a lot about how these wildfires change the environment, how they change the environment for plants, how they are beneficial to plants, and how they are detrimental, how they are destructive at the same time. So here the author of this expository text uses comparing and contrasting a lot to talk about two different things, such as rainstorms and wildfires. But also this text compares and contrasts different aspects of the same thing. So for example, there's a comparison and contrast about the wildfires, how they are both destructive and productive, right? So how are they destructive? They consume plants, trees, animals, and homes, but they are productive because they allow new life to flourish, right? Allow new life to grow. And also on, I think, page 340, so here it also shows the opposite effects that wildfires have. They promote stability and diversity. Okay, so that's it today, guys, for the reading. I had planned for us to complete the vocabulary sheet in the workbook, but we don't have enough time, so we're going to do that tomorrow, inshallah. Okay, does anybody have any questions about expository text, about this text that we read? About anything at all? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, Miss, thank you.
Thank you.
No questions at all? Okay, so today your homework is to write the definitions and sample sentences. I'm also going to upload the spelling sheet. It's due Thursday, no spelling test, but on Sunday you have a reading
then
test. Yes?
the next session will start at what time?
Next session starts at 11:50 in 3 minutes. 2 minutes.
Okay.
Will the big story also talk about science and wildlife and things like
The
that?
big story is about global warming, about climate changes.
Miss,
Okay? It's interesting. It's more interesting than this text also.
Climate changes.
Yeah. Who said
can you
Miss? Habiba?
please? Yes.
Yes, dear.
Can you please send the homework quick, like early?
What do you mean send the homework?
The spelling
We'll
sheet.
submit the like
The spelling sheet will be uploaded today and you have until Thursday to complete it. Okay?
Okay, can you upload it early?
I will upload it as soon as I can, but it will be uploaded today. You have time. You have until Thursday to submit it, Habiba. Okay? All right, no questions at all, guys?
no, thank you.
Okay, you're most welcome. Okay, guys, I'm going to end the meeting. Tomorrow, those of you who are online students, just a reminder, we're going to be doing the in-class writing project for the physical students. So the online students, be sure to check Smart Schools for instructions and for how to complete it and for the due date, okay? And as always, guys, message me if you have any questions, okay?
Okay.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye.
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 Bye.